All right. Happy May 1st. Happy May 1st. Oh my gosh. May Day. It's May. It's the 5th month of 2023. Is anyone else a little surprised by that? I feel like, well, just yesterday it was April, and before that, earlier, it just seems like this year is flying. And I think that's super cliche. I feel like every year we all say that. And that's how it works, right? That's how sometimes it works. But yeah, either way, time is flying and it's faster and faster all the time. So that's okay. The idea is that you can stay present to what is happening for you. And so we're starting this month off today. We're starting off May, knowing we can choose differently. And so what I wanted to talk about today in our Mindset Monday is really to think about and contemplate and like have this space for choosing trust over fear. And I want to talk a little bit about that. And that's my theme today, is choosing trust over fear. And I think a lot of times when we're on autopilot, when our whole system is kicked in, we do choose fear, and it's out of habit. It's out of feeling like there's no other option. But the reality is, if we can become aware of that emotion, fear, and it goes by other names, right? Anxiety. I guess those are the big two I think of. If you know of any others, you type them into the chat there. But the idea is that we do have a choice, and we can choose to either stay in scarcity, stay in the fear mindset, or we can choose, once we recognize we're there, choose something different. And it could be as easy as choosing to trust. And that's easier said than done. Totally get that. However, we can also know that it is a choice, and it is always available to us. And it doesn't mean you have full trust. It might just mean I'm moving towards trusting myself in this moment. And that's a lot of what I'm trained in. And that's a lot of what I help our clients do and learn, because there's a lot of fear out there, and there's fear every day. And when you cross the street and the light's turning from orange to red, or the don't walk sign is flashing, there's fear there. When we're in our cars and we go down the street to get the milk or whatever we need to get, there's fear there. Even if it's not conscious, we're operating from that level because that's survival. That makes sense, right? So the idea is that if I can allow myself to know if I am in fear, I choose to trust myself. I choose to trust that I'm okay today. And to me, that can really shift everything about a day. It can shift how I show up. It can shift all my interactions, because I'm choosing to trust that no matter what is out there, that I'm okay in here, that I can be the person that I want to show up as today, fully present for my own self and trusting I'm okay no matter what. So let's just let that sink in a little bit now. Just take a couple breaths here with me. Just maybe close your eyes if that feels good. Totally your call. Just allow yourself to settle in and notice if you feel in your body what's going on for you right now. Do you feel acceptance of this thought? I choose to trust myself. Or do you feel resistance to that thought? Like, what are you talking about, crazy lady? Or maybe you feel like this curiosity, like, I don't know, maybe that is something there there is something there to explore. Just giving yourself that moment, like this is the idea of allowing ourselves to be mindset reset, is to kind of check in with your body personally and just say, what's happening here? Maybe you notice there's a tightness in part of your body. Like maybe your right shoulder is a little tense. For me, this actually kind of acts up a little bit. I don't know why. It doesn't matter why, but I know I hold tension there. Right. So maybe your neck, roll your neck out is awesome. And maybe you notice your chest is tight, or your legs are clenched, like you just don't know. We don't know unless we tune in, because we're just kind of operating on that go level, right? So giving yourself that permission always, even if it's just 10 seconds, like you're doing right now, to check in with your body, is a really big advantage for your own emotional intelligence, for your emotional balance, which is really your awareness plus how you regulate your feelings, right? So the two of those things can work really well together, but we have to be aware of how it is going for us to operate there. Otherwise, we kind of let those feelings guide us in ways that may not be as fruitful or helpful as we could allow them to be. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to allow this theme. I choose trust instead of fear to be with us today. So if you would like to close your eyes here, we're just going to have a couple mindful moments focused on the breath. We're not going to do any breath work per se. It's just going to be more natural breathing. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. Giving yourself some space just to settle into your area, just noticing your presence, your physical body here, and feet on the floor, uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Maybe sit up in your chair, feeling your sit bones on the chair, and just inhale a couple times. Just one deep breath here. And you can allow yourself to say, I choose trust. On the inhale, breathing in trust. And on the exhale, letting go of fear. Doing that a few times. At your own pace. Inviting in trust as you breathe in. And then breathing out fear. Letting go, allowing yourself to release any tension. It might mean you move your body again. Just honor what's coming up for you. Beautiful. Keep going. You're doing great. And if you notice you've got thoughts, that's okay. Just bring your attention back to your breath. Maybe you feel the air on your nostrils, the hotter air on the exhale. Just really focusing on this breath pattern. Inhale and exhale. And just allow your body to soften as you continue to breathe in trust. Knowing all is well. There are unlimited resources here within your realm, including your creativity, your self-compassion, just your curiosity. Just notice if you feel any different, just noticing what's coming up for you. Maybe there's a little more acceptance of this position and just this breathing. Maybe there's continued resistance. It's all good. Just allow yourself to simply observe it. Notice what's happening. And breathing into that space that feels like it might need a little extra oxygen. And now we're going to try something that's an extension of this as you continue to breathe with your eyes closed. Just think of a relationship, someone else in your life. May not be someone close, it might just be an acquaintance, where there is fear, where there might be some tension, where there might just be some unclarity. Just whoever this person is or people, just bring that to mind. It's helpful if it's just one person. And allow yourself to be present here in this space with that person. And see if you can simply allow trust to come in. Just allowing a little edge of trust, trusting yourself, sending trust to that person. Knowing there is a universal agreement between you two that this is something you are both learning from. And that this is as much your journey and learning as it is for anyone else. So sending that person trust, I choose to trust in this moment, knowing whatever's happening is for the outcome that will serve me. Just notice if that shifts anything for you or in this visualization you have. You can even send them some love. Choosing trust over fear. Trusting that you're okay in the moment. And then letting that person fade away, just allowing yourself to be fully present again for you. Thanking that visualization and that person for being here. Choosing that trust again. Knowing there is abundance, knowing there is other options than staying in that survival or scarcity mode. And now as you focus attention on yourself, just notice, how am I trusting myself today? How will I move forward in my day to know that I am okay? Maybe I'll remind myself if I feel fear or anxiety that I'm okay in the trust. It's all good. Just simply maybe naming a feeling when you have it. You could just simply allow yourself to remember this mantra, I choose trust. Maybe you eat a healthy, delicious breakfast or lunch and drink a lot of water. And just notice what comes up for you. And when you feel ready, just take one final inhale through your nose. Acknowledging yourself for being here today, opening your eyes if they were closed. Thanking yourself for showing up. That's such a big part of it. And just allowing yourself to return to the room, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, maybe look around, noticing what's here. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for your experimenting with this assignment, for just choosing trust over fear. And may you go out into your day and your week knowing that this is always a choice you can come back to. It doesn't mean you have the answers, right? But it means you don't have to stay in scarcity. It's not, it's an autopilot reaction, but we don't have to stay there, right? So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Bye, everybody. Bye.